Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how to edit the design that you just purchased. When you do open up the download, you will see all 5 designs that are available for you to edit them by replacing the name, replacing the photo. So the first thing that I would do, I would duplicate this page that I am going to use. And that way you can have the original design that you can refer back to. And what you're going to do is go ahead and do your edits. Of course, you want to remove the picture by just clicking on it and then hitting delete. And then also with the name, you can edit the name by clicking on it as well and then changing the name. We want to highlight it and say we want to change the name to Karen. You can always click on it. You can move it. All the elements are clickable. You can just play around with it. But then if you want to add the name or add the photo, what you would do is go to your uploads, whatever photo. I just have a photo here of a little girl that I am going to bring into the design. So you just bring her over. And then what I will do, she has a white background around her. I will remove that background by clicking on her, and right above you see remove background. So now the background is gone. So I will take her and position her where I want. I want her right there in front of the Stitch character. I don't want her on the outside of our square right here. So what you will do, click on her. You have the 3 dots, and what you are going to do is layer her. We are going to send her to the back. And now she is behind the box, and she is also behind the character right here. So now you will click on her and position her however you want to have her positioned. Again, right here, you see that she is kind of behind this element. So I don't want her behind this element. Now what I'm going to do is click on her. I'm going to click the 3 dots. I'm going to go to layer. This time I want to show the layers, okay? Because what I want is her actually behind. No, I want her in front of this element right here. So we have her right here, and we are going to move her up to where she is going to go behind in front of this element. So as you can see now, she is in front of this element. Hopefully that was not confusing. But again, we would go to the elements, go to the 3 dots, go to the layers, and then we can show the layers. Once we see the layers, we go to the one that we want to move, which the little girl is highlighted. But of course, if you click on any of these elements, it will highlight them. So I want her to be highlighted, and I wanted her to be positioned. You probably can barely see this element, but she is now positioned in front of it instead of behind it. Okay, and then of course we can adjust her size up and down. I want her close to Stitch. The Stitch character here is actually in front of her. We want him behind her. So of course we will highlight him. We'll click on the 3 dots and we will layer. We can show the layers, and we want to make sure that the Stitch character here that is highlighted is behind the little girl. So right now he is in front of her. So let's move him behind her. So now we see the character has been moved behind her. All right, So as you see, this particular size is 16 by 20. So if we wanted to change the size on these templates, what we can do is resize them. So what you would do is go right up here to resize. You would choose the size that you want. They have some suggested sizes, 11 by 17 inches, 11 by 14, or you can customize the size. If you wanted to customize it and you wanted it to be, let's say, a 8.5 by the 11 that you can print. So you would just put in your custom size in inches. You would just do the 8.5 and then by 11 inches, and then you will hit copy and resize, and it will copy each of these and resize them to 8.5 by 11. So you can do that with any design. If you wanted to just have a different size than it's 16 by 20, it is easy. And then once you resize it, you would just go in and then just maybe move the elements around if you need to, just make them smaller just so they can fit inside of this 8.5 by 11 resize that you did. And basically that would be it as far as the editing. Real easy, just plug and play. You can change the name, change out the character. I showed you how to move the characters. I showed you the layering elements and all of that. And then when you're done, what you will do is download the template that you are going to use by hitting share, going to download. And then I always just like to move this up for the quality to 3 DPI. And I know that would be the great quality that I'm going to need. And then of course, download it as a PNG. I don't want to download all pages, just the pages that I am working with. So I will go and just download the current page, which is page 2, click done, and then download, and then it will save to your device. So hopefully this helps. If you have any questions, feel free to just message me and let me know. But other than that, I think you will be well on your way. Thank you for watching.